So you understand the history of the dynasties as well, and the reading the mythology, especially when you get into the part about Set and then his what will be his rivalry with Horus or Heru. To me, it seemed like that was representing chaos in the Empire. Is that a correct viewpoint of that? And that again, order was restored when Heru, is victorious, and ultimately, like the line of pharaohs is said to come through Heru. Am I correct?
That's correct.
That? Okay,
that's correct. Yeah. Because remember now, we're talking about the symbolic, right?
Right.
So yeah, he's like the representation. Remember, I talked about the great hawk, if you will.
Yes.
The Heru Himeketi, runner rises with the sun and sets, rises from the east and sets in the west and stuff like that. So it's always talking about Heru. So there's many Nisuts that have come, yes, and with a Heru name, yes.
So, okay, so the way I always looked at Set, the reason I thought Set was essential was one for a couple of reasons. One, you kind of mentioned that you always needed that dude around, and they needed him every night, right? Every night when, Ra descended, he was the sunset, he was in the underworld. And you mentioned the Apep snake, right? And his role. And his role was every night he was trying to jack up Ra. And Set, with some others, were there to handle that business, right? Yeah. And that's I mentioned it before. Set is famously quoted for saying, "I slay the enemies of Ra," and he was very proud. That's the role that he was like, "Look, you bring it wherever you are, bring it to me. Don't worry about it, Ra. Go and get your rest, right? You're gonna be all right. When you wake up, it'll be daytime and you're ready to rise because I'm gonna take care of it."
Yeah.
And the other part of Set is that he represented chaos. And chaos, as we know, it really is potential energy. If you look at it in like the cosmic view, right? There's dark matter that exists. That dark matter is what creates the expanding universe. So without that chaos, you have what is just a static world.
Right.
Right? And that's the interesting thing. So when Einstein initially did his theory of relativity, he had taken that part out. He didn't think the universe was expanding, which we know. So he was trying to take the chaotic part out of what his equation was, ultimately figure out that chaos energy is a necessary part.
It's a necessary thing,
yeah.
Right? But like I said, Montu keeps all that in balance, right? He has to keep that because you can't have things out of balance.
Yeah.
You must be in balance with Ma'at.
Yeah.
So if you're in balance with Ma'at, then Set needs to be there.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to say no to him.
You're not going to say no to him, right? You can't.
No, she's not going to do that.